Dr. Delaney at the party?
Yeah, but so did Lee.
Oh no, what happened?
Lee corrupted him and made him kill himself.
That's horrible. We have to stop this guy.
We will. Before Delaney died, he gave Lee a name. Morgan Michaels.
Morgan Michaels. Who is he?
Not sure, but I bet he works on the Devil's Breath project. Have you learned anything from that Devil's Breath file?
Yeah, get this. A few years ago, Osborn came to Fisk and asked him to build a lab, but to keep it hidden from regulators.
Secret lab? For Devil's Breath?
If it's as dangerous as we think it is, I can see why.
Where's the lab?
That's not in the file. Osborn made Fisk destroy all records of it. All I have are invoices from Osborn's personal account to Fisk Construction. Knowing Fisk, he kept the invoices around for blackmail material on the mayor.
Everything leads back to Norman Osborn. Guess it's time to pay him a visit.
I doubt he's gonna tell you anything.
Wasn't planning to ask.
You know, in the previous Spider-Man games, you can take a lift from people. Oh, there we go. There we go. Just want to look around New York City. But this is probably...
Peter, I spoke to Miles's mother, and she loved the idea of him working here. The poor woman's grieving herself while trying to be strong for her son. She needs some time to just grieve, and he needs to see that life's still worth living. That was a very thoughtful suggestion, Peter. The kind that would have made Ben proud.
So Miles now works at the homeless center. Poor kid lost his dad.
All units, report of a break-in.
I was just saying that taking a ride on top of a car in New York City as Spider-Man is probably the worst way to navigate New York City, especially when you're Spider-Man. Just wanted to see if it still works. Yeah, we used to do it in the previous Spider-Man games. Anyway. Yeah, I'm happy for that kid now. He's now working at the homeless center. You know, there's something about that boy. There's this Spider-Man movie coming up in December. I think that's the same kid that was wearing Spider-Man's suit. He is like the future Spider-Man or something. I'm just guessing anyway. Because, yeah. I think I've just missed my marker. No, not yet.
Masked terrorists have taken a bus hostage.
Yeah, so like I was saying, he's probably the future Spider-Man, that guy. Because in the movie trailer, he's wearing a Spider-Man mask, and he actually not just wearing a Spider-Man suit, but he was Spider-Man. He was swinging around buildings and stuff. And then here he is showing up in the game. He was being trained by Peter Parker, if I'm not mistaken. The movie comes out in December. Tell me what you guys think about it. Speaking of movies, there's a Venom movie coming up next month, I think. Yeah, coming up next month. I was saying to my colleague the other day that if there is no Spider-Man in the next Venom movie, I will literally walk out of the cinema. Oh no, here comes the pigeon. Let's get that pigeon.
It is my responsibility to catch that pigeon. I can't listen to that.
No, no, come on, Spidey.
Taking you home, buddy.
Yeah, got you. Wow, I almost lost that one. Almost lost that one. That was intense. Whew. Wow.
Attention units, need response to a break-in. Reported.
A break-in. There's a break-in somewhere. I'm gonna go back to the main story, guys. Maybe just see if I can save somebody. Where's the break-in?
Station is Chips Bay. Over.
Where? I can't see it on the map. It's not showing up. Anyway, I'm gonna go now. Yeah, I was just talking about the Venom movie coming up next month. If there's no Spider-Man in that movie, I mean, first of all, you can't make a Venom movie without Spider-Man. You just can't do that. I thought Venom came up because of Spider-Man. I know that they've got lots of different versions as to how Venom came about, but my favorite version of the origin of Venom was from the Spider-Man cartoon series of 1994. Don't remember exactly how old I was, but I was pretty young, and I liked that series so much that I watched it again. I think in 2013 was the last time. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is Venom came about because of Spider-Man. Eddie Brock was a reporter who had vowed to, publish the worst about Spider-Man, if I'm not mistaken. Because of his hatred for Spider-Man, I think he tried to take on Spider-Man, and then Spider-Man just, easily beat him and tied him up to a bell, a giant bell at some church somewhere.
Attention all units. We have confirmed reports of an active bomb. Report came in
Active
from
bomb.
here in Sonia. Over.
Yeah, so like, because the symbiote does not like loud sounds. Yeah, the symbiote doesn't like loud sounds, and because Spider-Man was around this giant bell, I think it was a giant clock that rings when it's, maybe 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, whatever time it is, the giant bell would ring. And because the symbiote doesn't like noises, loud noises, Spider-Man was right at, just underneath the bell, I think. So when the bell went off, the symbiote got so irritated that it came off Spider-Man and just started moving about, and it went through this crack in the wall. And on the other side was Eddie Brock, who was tied up to a web. Spider-Man left him there. So, the symbiote found its perfect host in Eddie Brock because he was filled with so much hatred. He was filled with hatred for Spider-Man. So that's the, I know I'm shit at telling stories and all that, but that's how Eddie Brock came about in the Amazing Spider-Man 1994 series. The symbiote left Spider-Man, and Eddie Brock was the next person it found, and he was perfect because he had this hatred for Spider-Man. And then my favorite part was when they were showing Eddie Brock lifting weights. Within a few days, he became so buff, so strong that, yeah, they were showing him bench pressing.
But they assure me he's been relocated to a more secure cell.
What's Jonah talking about now?
I'm no expert on supermax prisons, but isn't the whole point of them that there isn't anything else more secure? I mean, he's a 700-pound maniac with an indestructible horn. If there's a more secure cell, why wasn't he in it?
Oh no, Rhino is out. Rhino's broken loose. Whoa.
Okay, that's how I can get into Norman's office. Can't get in there without shutting down some security systems. But if they see me, they'll put the whole place on lockdown. I should be able to hack into the security network modules from the outside.
So if Spider-Man is not in the next, not just the next, but the only Venom movie coming up, I'm saying next, and as if There's been others before this one. Anyway, I'm meant to be here, right?
They're the network cables. Just need to follow them to the security module. There we go, a security module. Looks like there's 4 of these around the building. That should make things easier.
What the hell? Security teams, call in. Sable Team Alpha standing by. Looks like an electrical problem. Copy that. Keep an eye on the exterior while we try to track down the issue.
Just when I thought it would be easy.
So I have to avoid... Uh-oh. Let's try the other side. So, you know, Spider-Man is a really difficult game to do commentary because he's always talking. If you want to do commentary in Spider-Man,
All Sable teams. Looks like we have some sort of software problem.
that's exactly what I'm
We're calling in a
talking.
specialist.
Oh
Copy
my.
that. Continuing exterior sweep.
Spoke too soon, I guess. Yeah, Spider-Man is always talking. If it's not him talking, there's someone else talking. So if you're going to do commentary on Spider-Man, you have to be prepared to cut him while he's talking, and people hate that. I know a lot of gamers don't like listening to commentary which is blocking out dialogue in the game. For example,
There's the second module.
talking over a cutscene and stuff like that.
All agents, someone's taking control of one of our subsystems. Initiating Delta Protocol.
Man, everybody's got drones these days.
My friend's got a
Sable
drone.
teams, I need a status report. Exterior sweep negative. We are all clear.
By the
Still
way,
look like a software issue? We don't know. We're evaluating. Please maintain current alert level.
if you like drones,
Okay, just 2 more modules.
if you like drones, just be aware that you need a license to fly a drone. You have to go for a course. You don't just
Attention
buy.
all Sable teams. There's a small possibility we have a trespasser on site. We're
Yep.
analyzing data now. Stay vigilant. Copy that, Control.
Wow, that was close. Yeah, so I was talking about drones.
There it is.
It's not just a matter of buying a drone and then flying it around the city and all that. You need to get a license to fly a drone. By the way, the police are always monitoring drones because it could be a spy drone.
Damn it. Another subsystem is going offline. I need a team to scan the 85th floor exterior. Copy, Control. Bird inbound.
And
Gotta
when you're
move.
flying drones,
Hi, MJ. A little busy right now.
I'll be quick. Listen, I got a lead on Charles Standish's location. I think if I can get to him, I can make him talk. He knew about Dr. Delaney. He probably knows about Morgan Michaels as well.
Okay, just don't do anything crazy. Speaking of crazy, gotta find that last module.
oh, whoa. Yeah, I was talking about drones. There are certain areas
There's
in
the
the
last
city
one.
where you cannot fly a drone. Drones are prohibited.
Nice. Now I can get into Norman's office and hopefully find out more about Morgan Michaels and Devil's Breath.
Exterior sweep negative. Should we go on lockdown? Not yet. Mr. Osborn is in the middle of an important call, but keep tracking. There must be someone out there.
Nope. Nobody here but us spiders.
Speaking about Spider-Man video game commentary and all that, if you hate...
Switching to a secure line. I'm way ahead of you, Wilson. I had my people go through all your files. If you try to expose our business arrangement, it'll be your word against mine. And I'm not the one behind bars right now.
Wait, is Norman talking to Wilson Fisk?
Neo statue. What are you talking about?
The Neo statue from the auction house. They must be talking about that file MJ found.
Who has the file?
We do, Norman. But it doesn't tell us enough. Which is why I'm doing some slightly illegal but morally acceptable B&E right now.
I can't see.
Pablo, son of a bitch! You're lying!
Wow, did he just say
Oh, don't be too
SOB?
mad, Norman. We know you and Fisk built a secret Devil's Breath lab, but we still don't know where it is and what Michaels has to do with it.
Did he
Let's
just
hope
say...
your computer can tell us more.
Did he just say SOB in a Spider-Man game? Alright guys, I can't find that marker. It's so dark in here. My my TV settings won't allow me to see. Alright, this is alright, it's this way. Yeah, I was saying, if you don't like commentary, if you don't like commenting while playing a video game, like myself, I don't like commentary. I'm just not used to it. If you hate that, then Spider-Man is a game for you. You don't have to talk much when playing Spider-Man, because he does all the talking. He's always talking. If it's not Spider-Man talking, then it's Jonah Jameson saying something about Spider-Man, blaming him for something that someone else did who's not even related to Spider-Man in any way. So the triangle button is not showing up here. There we go.
GR27. Dr. Morgan Michaels is the chief scientist, but the location of the lab is redacted. AI-controlled CRISPR. If that actually works, it could cure any genetic disease. Cystic fibrosis, Huntington's. This is crazy. Creepy.
What are those? Rats? Dead rats or what? Anyway, I don't like looking at such things for too long.
GR27 is Devil's Breath.
Cause
It's designed to cure diseases, but in its current form, it's like a bioweapon.
Really?
Dr. Michaels keeps the only sample with him at all times. That's why Lee wants him. We find Michaels, we find Devil's Breath.
So, that picture of dead rats, I don't like looking at dead things for too long, because I've got this memory. I don't easily forget things. Especially unusual things that I saw.
I'll have to find more towers to boot up before I know what's happening around here.
Alright, speaking of towers, where's the nearest tower? Let's have a quick look. Tower. No. It's not showing me on the... what's that one? Side mission. How does the tower look on the map? Is this the only part of the city that I've explored? Sorry guys, I just... You know what?
Hey, Pete. What's up?
MJ, get this. Devil's Breath wasn't designed to be a weapon. It's a treatment for genetic disorders. But its current form is wildly imperfect. In trying to fix the body, it rips it apart. We need to locate Dr. Michaels. I don't trust Sable to contain something this deadly.
I may have a lead on that. Charles Standish is being held at Sable's Central Park compound. If anyone knows Michael's location, it'll be Oscorp's CFO. I'm trying to reach him now.
Reach him? That place is crawling with guards. How are you trying to reach him?
Very, very quietly. Gotta go, partner.
Sneaking into a Sable compound. That could go bad fast. I should head to Central Park.
Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna go. I was just hoping that I would get that option to activate one of these poles. I don't know what this is. It's supposed to be a transmitter or something. It's not telling me anything.
Huh. Looks like Doc checked in.
Peter, I've had an epiphany. It's all about the mind. Take me, for example. A mind of unlimited potential, shackled to a tired, old body. Think of what that mind could achieve if it were freed. In developing our neural interface, we need to think beyond replicating the tired putterings of our physical forms. Instead, reach into imagination and possibility. Reach into the mind.
I've never heard Doc this excited by a project. Hope he's not too excited.
He is. Alright, there's less buildings around that area there, so I'm gonna go this way. Oh, looks like I'm already passing.
There is a reported narcotic
Passing
sale
my
in
marker.
progress. Please mobilize on Museum Mile.
Crap.
This is the most violent Spider-Man game I've ever played. In fact, the only violent Spider-Man.
with guards. How are you trying to reach him?
Very, very quietly. Gotta go, partner. Standish is somewhere in there. Gotta get past that guard. Time to see if these lures Pete gave me work.
Oh, I'm gonna play her again. If you've played previous Spider-Man games, you will remember that Mary Jane wasn't this
That gap in the fence looks
active.
promising. Just need to distract the guard.
In fact, I don't think you were able to play Mary Jane in the previous Spider-Man games. I might be wrong, guys, because the last Spider-Man game I played, I didn't finish it. That was the Amazing Spider-Man in 2014, I think. What am I trying to do here? I need to distract this guy, not go to him. Which way are we gonna send him? As far away as possible.
Whose bright idea was it to put a circuit board in a fence?
Out of the way, fella.
What was that?
Gotta move. Now.
Gonna check on our house guest. Stay here. Copy.
House guest. Must be Standish. He's here somewhere.
Imagining things.
Need to draw him away from the stairs.
I know.
What the?
What's that?
Guess it was nothing.
Demons are killing anyone related to Devil's Breath. Standish is in real danger. I should get a photo of this.
I just did that. Come on. Oh.
Got it. Time to move. Standish. I knew it. I've got to get to that tent.
Isn't that the guy we saved in the previous mission? quiet, MJ.
Lockout comms as well. I do not want leaks to press about Michaels or Devil's Breath.
On it.
She's nervous.
Even if I
Standish
lure...
must know something about Dr. Michaels.
Yep. Even if I lure this guy out, there's another one inside.
Crap. Generator tripped.
I won't distract him for long.
Copy. Making a sweep. How's it looking? Convoy gonna be ready? 5 by 5. As soon as boss gives the word, we'll get Michaels moved to the new safe house.
They're moving him. Have to find out where before we lose our shot.
That was very cheeky, MJ.
Hearing things. 5 by 5 control. Area clear. Get that truck moving. Should have been uptown half an hour ago. Copy. We're rolling.
Truck's about to move. Should use it as cover.
Which truck? This?
Go, go, go.
Oh,
Made it.
that was really smart, MJ. Which way now? Oopsie. Oh, I've come the wrong way. Oh, I can go upstairs. I was gonna say I've come the wrong way.
Bravo and Charlie are both on deck for Dr. Michaels' relocation, ma'am.
Add 2 more units. He carries the only sample of Devil's Breath. I will not be responsible.
Which way is he coming? Which way? This way. Okay. No, 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 no.
Wait!
All right. Okay. That was messed up. When I bumped the other box, the second box, that was the mistake I made. Because I wasn't prepared to go the other way. Someone's looking at me now.
Bravo and Charlie are both on deck for Dr. Michaels' relocation, ma'am.
Add 2 more units. He carries the only sample of Devil's Breath. I will not be responsible for pandemic.
Understood, ma'am.
Copy. Making a sweep.
This was the way I was meant to come. And then I can send this guy somewhere over there.
Better check it out.
Standing down, control. False alarm. Continuing sector sweep.
No, 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 he's gonna see me. No, crap.
Cancel that, control. Sector clear.
Looks important. Safe houses. If Dr. Michaels is in one of these, Standish might know which one. Should grab another photo. Perfect. Gotta move. There's Standish's tent.
Can't believe Michaels
The track
carries
again.
Devil's Breath around with him. Osborn doesn't trust anyone else to secure it. Hope his ego doesn't bite him in the ass. Or us.
Alright, if I was meant to use that track again, I've missed it.